I mean, is that even important? So you might remember a video I made a while back about me leaving a good sales job to go into an intern's role so that I could move away from sales. Well, in the last couple of weeks, I had to go back into a sales role because we were launching a new product for our business. Yep, well, I guess as much as I was done with sales wasn't done with me. But when you work for a small company, you have to be a jack of all trades rather than a master of one. So I guess I wasn't really bothered about going back into sales. Well, today's video is about a sales meeting I went to this week, where the client looked and sounded something like this. And this particular experience actually kind of showed how much I matured, because the 17-year-old me would have been like this.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
But the almost 30-year-old me was like,
is there a problem, Lucifer?
Almost 30? So for this particular sales call, the client got really mad because he felt I didn't know enough about him. Hey, hello, I know your name, what you do, your credentials, and your history. I think if I knew anything more, you would have called the police because that's just creepy. And this guy also went on a complete rampage about how millennials are useless and how we don't know anything. And finally, he went on to give me a lecture about how Singapore football is dead after I told him that we worked a lot in the space. I mean, is that even important? But later on that evening, I reflected on what had happened and why people get angry over things that are effectively meaningless. Because how he reacted to me wasn't that much different from how I've reacted to other people. And it might not be very different from how you've reacted to other people as well. And that's when I remembered a quote I read a while back from an anonymous person. It read, "We confront in others the things we don't want to confront about ourselves." I mean, sure, that dude had a bad attitude. But he was also kind of doing the thing that we do from time to time. He got all worked up because he hated the fact that I didn't buy into his ideology or his way of thinking. And it wasn't because I was in the wrong. It was just easier for him to get angry at me and insist that he was right. Because if he was wrong, then he would have to confront the flaws in his way of thinking. So it turns out, this guy is not so different from you and I. In our lives, we're always so ready to win arguments and to prove everyone else wrong. That way, we don't have to think about our flawed ideology or our irrational way of thinking about things. So basically, this video isn't about sales or to show you that this particular client was a bad person. This is just my way of saying that we need to stop thinking that our way is always the right way or that everything is so black and white. In fact, I think that everything we encounter, we should experience with no judgment. Because the moment we judge, we limit our own ability to learn and grow, and to develop greater self-awareness. So the next time you're ready to judge, stop. Because you might just learn more if you experience without any judgment. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Bye-bye.